Honey, we have a show this morning. We have some stuff to talk about this morning. Mm-hmm. Okay, so good morning, y'all. It's Monday. Your girl, back on the job. Back on the job. Y'all like my makeshift I like my makeshift backdrop I have over here. Y'all don't need to see everything. So, oh my goodness, where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we start? Please, whenever you watch, if you catch this on the replay, make sure you thumbs up the video, like the video, share it out. I didn't get a straw for my coffee. Guess I have to use this one. My McDonald's coffee. I made spaghetti last night, so I have spaghetti and a couple of pieces of fried chicken for lunch. Yeah, I brought my lunch. Okay. So, Shavonne Stones, aka Lene Stacks, she is on a media blitz tour. It's as if she has hired herself a publicist and she has diarrhea of the mouth. And you know, when people just constantly run their mouth and talk, sooner or later they will tell the truth on themselves. Sooner or later, when people just run their mouth, sooner or later they will tell the truth on themselves. And Shavonne Stone, she has it in for Dr. Umar. Now you have to listen to the things she says. Like she was on the Love Doctor, aka Storm Monroe, last night. I like Storm. He actually interviewed Dr. Umar before, several years ago. I didn't know that. He mentioned it last night. You know, Storm will eventually see through her. He will. I know he will. He will. He won't hold back once he figures it out. But she was over there running her mouth to Storm. I know what her issue is. You know, when Dr. Umar, one of her issues, you know how he liked to post all those women that do the little sound voiceovers with his sound effects. What was one of them? Because I did one. What was one of them? What is it? Why you want to eat up the prince? Whatever. But you know how he posts all those girls. She kept mentioning that, like, why you think I'm mad because you post other women? Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, ma'am. That woman, guys, I just really can't even find the words to describe her. She is manipulative. She's sneaky. And she has studied his haters as she pretended to be his friend. She studied Dr. Umar's haters as she pretended to be his friend. Hold on. Oh, you have a very unique look. I'm African. I'm African. I'm African. I am African. So she pretended to be his friend. He made a mistake by letting her into his home. You know, he has to trust. I feel like he feels like he has to trust someone at one point, but he chose the wrong one this time. I think she was a plant from the beginning. You know, sometimes people will befriend you just to try and take you down and try and get something to use against you. She's running with this narrative, this lie that some weird ass man went on Lennon's Honor channel and said, some man Lennon interviewed claimed he used to date a woman that Dr. Umar dated, and that the woman told him she saw Dr. Umar with a damn FBI file. At least she thought that he moved it away real quickly. When I tell you these are some of the ignorantest black folk I have ever seen, and some of them are educated too, educated black folk, but they be the ones that want to take other black folk down. Uppity Negroes. You some uppity Negroes. You hear me? Oh, you sent me a video. Okay, Jason. Good. I've been waiting on some inside info on the other thing. Yes. On many of them. Thank you, Jason. I'll be check. It probably went to my spam. You say I got a big nose. Damn, what a nose. Oh my goodness. You know what? Y'all in here talking crazy. Why y'all talking crazy? I'm gonna have to time you out for 24 hours. Let me time you out. Let me time you out for 24 hours. There you go. Since y'all want to play with me this morning. Okay. And thank you, Jason. I'm going to get that email. I will be getting that email. All right. Back to the business at hand here. What was I saying? So you are a Dr. Umar supporter. You know what? I am a Dr. Umar supporter. And Jason, let me tell you why. Dr. Umar speaks on things about the black community that are true and make sense. And he knows the history. And he can recite it at the drop of a dime and not miss a beat. Dr. Umar is a damn human being. He is a man. He's not a god. Therefore, which is why you have a woman running around here now with diarrhea of the mouth, wanting to hurt him, because make no mistake about it, the woman really likes Dr. Umar. She's infatuated with him. She's infatuated with Dr. Umar. That's why she's running around. That's why she's running around here trying to hurt him. Talking about she's going to take him down. Take him down for what? Dr. Umar, what he needs to do, and who am I? But from what I learned with my past experience of someone wanting to speak on me every day and try and just hurt me and want me to lose all my support, want my channel to fail, things of that nature. If I were him, if anybody asked me about that damn woman, you know what my response would be? She's dead to me. I don't know who you're talking about. She's dead to me. Don't say another thing don't give her no more of your energy. She wants you to respond to her. She brought herself out here first, talking about him. She went to Lennon Honor out of the blue. They stopped talking in February. From the timelines that both of them have presented, they stopped talking in February. According to Dr. Umar and her, when it was February. So now all of a sudden, July, you want to come out here and talk about Dr. Umar? And then you went to Lennon's channel, you talked about how you met Dr. Umar. You said your child had autism, ADHD, whatever, and you reached out to him for help. You doxed your own son. And then you doxed Dr. Umar's mother, and then you started talking about her house. You did all of the doxing, and now you sitting over there on your little high yellow ass acting like it was Dr. Umar. And she wants to say Dr. Umar has a type. She's trying to make him appear as a colorist, like he only likes light-skinned women. I don't know, listen, no, shout out to all, well, y'all black, y'all African, light skin or dark or dark skin chocolate like myself. Well, ain't no dark skinned sister out here running around trying to take Dr. Umar out. You know, so if he does have a type, he might want to change it up, okay? Sorry, Dr. Umar. But listen, let me see what y'all say, because y'all might be saying some slick shit to me, and I'm going to block you. You're going to go to the block heavens. What happens to the school? There hasn't been scamming. You look like bubblegum, big worm. Dr. Umar tells the truth about systematic issues regardless of his shortcomings. Right. I like your big nose. She went on Stormer Road. Yeah, she did. Oh my goodness. Yes, she did. She did. She went on Storm Monroe. She did. She went on Storm Monroe. Mm-hmm. Why are you on here looking like what? I don't even know what that is. Why y'all playing with me this morning? I'm trying to talk about something serious here. Why y'all playing with me? Had a tough week. Found out my wife has been cheating on me with my brother, and they have decided to move. Oh well, F them both if that's the case. Now, Jason, it hasn't been 15 years. Some people say 10. It's been like 6. You know, it's hard work. And Jason, let me tell you this. Every time he gets a step forward with the school, people steady bring him down and talk down on it. They make people not want to donate. He has to have money to complete the school. If all of the donations have dried up because of all of the negative publicity, it may never open because people are against it. The same people who started out for it are now against it. But let's get to a little commentary. There's been so many people on here talking. I guess I'm going to go to a little bit of Storm Monroe. Fair use is in order. Somebody said, I wrote, okay, I'm going to play this. I wrote, she is a liar. Also, I can't see. Child, I can't see. He contacted. CONTACTED. He contacted her 21-year-old son via a text message to let him know that his mother was out here lying on him. This lady says she seems to be crashing out pretty hard. Either way, she's a woman scorned or a liar. I'm going to play some of this lady's commentary.
Umar Johnson's ex, Shavonne Stone, has a few choice words for him. I've also noticed on these YouTube streets a lot of wannabe Umar Johnson groupies are pretty angry that Miss Siobhan was able to get close to him.
I'm not a groupie. I'm not a Dr. Umar groupie. Listen, what I am a supporter. And when I see something going on that I totally disagree with, I feel like it's wrong, I will speak out. Now, as far as her getting close to him, I just hate that he chose someone that would do this to him. That was a spy. Shavonne Stones, a.k.a. Stacks, whatever, Lene Stacks, was a plant. She was a plant. I don't know who sent her, but I feel like she was a plant. She said that she felt like she was put in his life to bring him down. But why are people constantly wanting to bring him down? What did he do to you all? Why is it these people so mission to want to bring him down? All right, let's play some of this woman's. This is actually, she's reviewing something that Shavonne said.
There's a lot of jealousy in the Umar Johnson's cult camp.
This channel is called Woman. Hold on. Wonders of a Black Woman. Okay. Oh, Wonders of a Black Woman.
But the teacher is about to school the doctor.
What?
Now, Miss Wonders of a Black Woman, I'm going to share her out too. Let me share her out. Hold on. Okay.
Umar Johnson, come to the fucking front of the class.
Now here she goes. Umar Johnson, come to the front of the class. This woman really is feeling herself. You know what? And that's going to be your downfall. You are really feeling yourself sooner or later. Some of these content creators with really big platforms, they're going to speak out. It's taking them a little time, but they are going to see through your BS. And there's some they can come out and they're gonna let you have it. They are going to let you have it. I don't know what they're waiting on. Dr. Umar, listen. Joe Button, let her have it.
So you went on Instagram Live. 50-year-old man. You went on Instagram Live.
43-year-old woman, you went on Lennon's platform and you brought all of this out here. And now you want to say he went on his Instagram Live, and you hear her say, to your 1.1 million followers, that's what you want. You're jealous of him. You're jealous of his success.
Tell 1.1 million followers that a woman that you decided to put in your mother's space, the one with the hot cat, the stanky cat, the aquarium, you chose that chick that went down on you. You chose to put her in a space with your personal shit and your mother. Either your following is slow as fuck.
First of all, his supporters were not a following, and there's nothing slow about her. You're the one that's slow, bringing your ass out here bragging on sucking somebody's shungo stick. She thinks she's so together. She has this wonderful job. She has all this power. She's powerful. She knows people. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You can bank on that shit.
Where you are. And I'm going to have to bet that it's you. Because this is the type of shit that constantly keeps me and your bitch ass at war.
Calling him all out of his name. I don't think he called her a bitch. I don't think he ever used that word. She is so disrespectful. You are so disrespectful, woman. You just disgust. You're pathetic. You are pathetic. Just part ways in peace. Just move on. It didn't work out. You and Dr. Umar are no longer friends. Why do you have to keep trying to tarnish his name and his brand? Why do you want to do that? So if you can't be with him, you don't want him to have success. That's what it is. If you can't be with him, you don't want him to have success. She's mad she tried to blackmail him and it didn't work. I know. Jason, I'm so glad somebody can see the light other than me. Listen, Dr. Umar is no saint. He's no God. He's a human being. He's a man. But he's not out here trying to deliberately hurt no one. He doesn't just attack someone for no reason. They come for him. And like this other woman running around here about she's a filmmaker. Mary Ann, is that her name? Mary Ann. Talking about Dr. Umar gonna sue her for $500,000. Well, ma'am, from what I've researched and found out, you were supposed to be doing a certain type of film, and then you switched it up on him, and you added his mother into the film. He did not agree to that. So if you are so in the right, she would release that film if she knew she was right. She can't release it because she knows she's wrong. And if she releases it, he needs to sue her. Now, back to Shavonne. Let's listen to some more of this.
So, Mr. Cointel Pro is after me. I'm being
I don't know who Quintel Pro is.
Investigated by IRS, FBI, DEA, CIA. You decided to let a girl go down on you, slob your shango, and you decided to put that woman in a space with your mother.
And that was his biggest mistake. Oh my God. That was a mistake. Yeah. He had a lapse in judgment. He slipped. You caught him slipping. He slipped. He can recover, but he slipped with you. He slipped. He let his guard down. Sometimes men will let their guard down. He let his guard down. He slipped. Guys, listen, people. I want you all to think about this. Do the math. She's been trying to connect since February. She made threats, and then finally he decided to come out with all this in July. In fact, right. She said she's broken up with him. She's jealous of him. She's jealous of those young women he posts. She doesn't like it. And she even said she thinks he wants a younger woman. Younger than her. Most older men do like younger women. I mean, they do. You know, I don't like no old ass men. I don't want no damn baby, but I don't like no old man. What an old man. No. It is what it is. Now, most young, older men, they tend to like younger women. This woman, she's not a bad looking woman. It's her personality makes her look horrible. Horrible. And you're right, Jason. She has been trying since February. When they stopped talking, she's been going back and forth with him. He cut it off with her. He didn't like the way she took care of his mother. And when he came there and he put her on that airplane and sent her back and she didn't get a chance to wash her ass and all of that. First of all, you should have washed your ass early in the day. Why you laying around all day and not taking a bath and cleaning up? Don't blame Dr. Umar. That tends to let me believe you might be a funky mother sucker. You laid around that house all day and didn't clean your ass up. You should have been clean. You should have already cleaned. Girl, the first thing I would have washed, you should have already washed your face, brushed your teeth, and cleaned yourself. If you didn't have a time to take a full, complete bath, shower, whatever, you should have did like my mother did say she used to do. You should have took a horse bath. You hadn't slept with a man that night. But you should have been clean. You can't blame your uncleanliness when you went to that airport on Dr. Umar. You should have been ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. The cat is always supposed to be ready. Ready, baby. Don't you know that? Rule number 1. So don't blame that on Dr. Umar. Do you guys see what I'm saying? She's saying that she had to go to the airport funky because Dr. Umar didn't give her a chance to clean herself. She had been at home all day with that man's mother, supposedly taking care of her, but her whole time she was roaming through the house, roaming through any type of mail he had, probably taking pictures of it. She was not there to take care of the mother. She was there to spy on Dr. Umar, and that's what she did. That's why she said she gave Lennon the receipts. And that man, I hope Storm Monroe doesn't interview him. Oh, God.
Precious, precious mother. That's what you wanted to run with. You had from July the 4th to come up with something. And that's what the fuck you want to go live and run with? Y'all need to go and check out Lynn Honor. I got a video on there.
Hello, North Korea. How are you?
Everything go. We gave the receipts. That's why he's on IG Live.
I want someone to ask her that's doing all these interviews with her. Ask her, why did she initially come out here first and start trying to expose him and talking about his sick mother? Because she doxed his mother first. She brought her ass out here talking about him and his mother. Why nobody want to talk about that but me? Why is no one saying anything about that? She claimed the house was dirty. Why would she want to take a shower at the house? She's not making sense. Well, she was there for a week. She should have cleaned the bathroom up at least. If that's how she felt, she should have cleaned the bathroom up.
Worn off. Talking about some hot cat. Now, here's my position on this. If I need somebody to take care of my mother, one thing, I'm not going to get somebody that I just met. I barely know. And I'm not going to get the one person, as this being a female, that don't know how to properly wash their ass. So that's all lies. He chose me probably because I am the cleanest motherfucker he's been with.
If you were clean, you would have been clean when he got home to take you to the airport. You should have already been clean, ma'am. You laid your ass around there funky all day. You had time to wash your ass. But you want to blame that on Dr. Umar. You laid around funky all day. You laid around funky. You could have cleaned your ass. You laid around funky. And you mad because he made you go to that airport and he knew the moment he walked in and saw what you had done to his mother. If you had been tending to his mother and not running through the house trying to find out what evidence you could get against him, his mother would have never slipped off that bed. You were not there to really take care of her. You are one evil woman. You're evil. You're evil. You're demonic.
And it's funny, he put it in a text.
What decent woman would see a dirty house and not clean it up? Yep, so she says, and Dr. Umar is a man, a busy man, a scholar running around trying to take care of his mother, trying to give these speeches, trying to open the school, trying to fight off all these haters. He has a lot on his plate. And then if you befriend someone and you open up a little bit, come to find out I don't think he was sleeping with her. He was conversating with the enemy. She was an enemy from day one. She is jealous of Dr. Umar. I personally don't know what he ever saw in her.
He told me that I'm the one that is getting his mother's ass healed because this.
You see how she's doxing his mother? You see how she's doxing his mother? That should be against the law. His siblings and that nephew that went on Lennon Honor, I wonder how the nephew feels about her running around talking about his grandmother like that. I wonder how the nephew feels about her running around talking about his grandmother like that. Since he decided to go speak to Lennon Honor too. See, Dr. Umar has no one around him that's loyal, unfortunately. He has certain family members that are jealous of him and his success. And then some of the women, this woman, that he befriended was really an enemy too, who used her son's illness to get to Dr. Umar. She's the one who reached out to Dr. Umar saying, my son has autism and ADHD. Can you help me? She didn't like his first response. So the next time she reached out to him, she sent pictures of him and the child and all of this. If you didn't think he knew anything about children, man, why would you be sending him pictures and asking for his help? Now, all of a sudden, he doesn't know anything about children and there's no way he can help a child. But you send him pictures begging him to help you with your children. It's not adding up, ma'am. You are a liar. You are a liar.
Fucker has left her in piss and feces, either him or the AIDS. But he said he takes on whatever the AIDS do. So you've been leaving this woman in piss and shit while you run around the world.
That's a darn shame. If his mother has been sitting there in piss and shit, he ought to be ashamed of.
If she were to come out with all of this in February, I would have been on her side, but she went, I know. You know what she thought? She thought Dr. Umar was going to get back with her. But when she realized he was done with her, she popped out. I mean, I want every person on here, anybody with a half of a brain, they stopped communicating in February. Why are you now coming out to Lennon Honor and everybody else going on this damn circuit, this Chitlin circuit tour, trying to speak on Dr. Umar? Dr. Umar didn't speak on her first, so why is everyone mad at him? She spoke on him. She doxed his mother. She doxed her own son on Leonard's channel when she talked about the child's illness and why she reached out to Dr. Umar. She did all of the doxing. She drew first blood. She's just mad that he responded the way he did. Well, don't F with him. You know how he is. You the one been around him, you say. You should know how he is. You see how he reacts when people get on his nerves. Oh, this woman. Okay, let me go listen to let me go listen to some of the interview from Storm. His interview is up. It's not on no type of private or in no fancy club or nothing like that. Storm Monroe. Let me find it. Let me find the interview from Storm. He titled it, Dr. Umar's ex-girlfriend exposes his living. Oh my goodness.
These are the 5 places I put my money in 2025 once I got my paycheck.
Like the video,
my
y'all.
name's Steve. I'm a...
Okay, so Storm, I'm going to play a little bit of your interview. It has almost 30,000 views, so it is doing well. It's a lot of views. Oh, my Lord. It's a lot of people watching this. I need, the Dr. Umar supporters, y'all need to speak up because this woman is a hot mess. Let's see here.
Another text when I was starting to have more problems with my son, and he sent me something real generic back. Then he sent me an email requesting that I set up
She's telling how she met Dr. Umar. She reached out to him first.
An event for him in my city, so I did that.
Okay.
And we went to pick him up, brought him back to the event. And we just did the event. We had a huge event in my city.
Okay, do you mind saying what city that is?
I'm in Kansas City.
Oh, you in
Red Kingdom.
Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas?
I'm in Kansas City, Kansas and Missouri. So I live in one and then I live in the other two. So I'm on both sides.
So I don't know. So I'm from East St. Louis. I don't know if you know anything about St. Louis, but y'all ain't too far, like 4.5 hours.
Yeah. I'll be down in St. Louis kicking it. I got people down there.
Okay. So I know all about
Kansas City. So
it's
just 5 minutes away. It's like 5 minutes away from each other.
Got you. Okay, so let me ask you this. When he asked you to set up that event for him, did he offer to pay you to do that?
No, the event was free. He did it for free.
He didn't charge to do the event. And if she didn't want to assist in any type of way, she didn't have to. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. What y'all saying here? In my opinion, I think that she blackmailed him for money. If she would go, I don't think she blackmailing him for money. She's trying to use whatever she has learned about his personal life, whatever, any little thing. She's mad because she's a scorned woman. She wants him.
We paid for everything on our end, the light, sound. We had a couple of local guys that wanted to, they had started a video company. So I had 2 people that I have that are friends. They decided to videotape it. We got a lot of love. The city showed him a lot of love just because, we were trying to get events set up and start bringing people into the city just to have more of a conscious like mindset in the city.
I got you. Okay.
The event went well. We had a large theater that we set up for him. It went well.
So
he didn't tell me he had been here before.
Okay. So let me ask you.
He didn't have to tell you he had been there before. It's none of your business. See, she wanted to be like Dr. Umar's manager, right-hand woman. She wanted to be in control of what he does. She wanted him to do things her way. She wanted him to do things her way, from the way he would. If you just listen to her, she was trying to tell him what to do. Ma'am, he don't need you like that, okay? And I want to say to her, no matter how many interviews you do, ma'am, the way you can run around here, all of that, you are not going to stop Dr. Umar's support. People that have good sense and can see through your BS, people can realize, we can spot when you a scorned woman just trying to hurt a man because things didn't go her way. The first clue is you stop speaking in February. You start talking about him in July. You're doxing his mother. You're trying to hurt him. That's the number one. It's all signs of a hurt woman just trying to tear a man down. That's all you're trying to do. I don't want to hear nothing about this. The house, he need to clean. I don't want to hear that shit. None of that is that is irrelevant. You are a liar. You are a fraud, and you doxed his mother, and you doxed your own children. You doxed your son, ma'am, not him. The next person that interviews her should say, ma'am, Shavonne, let me ask you, why did you, after you and Dr. Umar stopped speaking in February, why did you decide to come out publicly and speak ill of his mother and him in July? What are you trying to accomplish? Why did you feel it necessary to come out and start talking about him? And why do you think it's right to dox his mother, to speak on her illness? I know you may not be a licensed healthcare taker or whatever you want to call it. So you can speak on her. But as a woman and as someone who's taking care of this elderly woman, why did you feel the need to come out here and tell the public what you thought, what you saw and what you witnessed with his mom, and to name her illness? It's that Dr. Umar had never done that. He had never come out here and spoken on his mother. You are a dirty ass heifer for doing that. Do you hear me? And you're going to have to give an account for what you did, doxing that woman like that. You will have to give an account for what you did, doxing his mother the way that you did, speaking on her. Your dirty ass. She's mad because Dr. Umar came home and took her ass to that airport and never ever had anything to do with her again. That's why she's mad. You're mad.
What year was
So
this?
I don't know what happened between him and those people. The year was 2023, the end of it, December the 3rd.
Hold up, what y'all say? She wanted to be the first lady. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Good morning, everybody. Yes. These YouTubes are some scavengers. Baby. You know, we all struggle streamers. But yeah, she wanted to be the first lady of FDMG. Shavonne, you thought you was the first lady. You thought you was special. You thought you was special. Girl, you ain't nobody. You just another supporter. You just a groupie. You the biggest groupie he ever had. You the groupie. You such a groupie. You sucked the Shango stick several times for free. You the groupie, ma'am. You were infatuated with Dr. Umar. You used your son, pretending like you needed help with your son, when all along you just wanted to throat goat his Shango stick. And then you going on here telling all these men about his Shango stick, the shape and the size. You are one dirty motherfucker. Do you hear me? You dirty girl. Oh, you dirty. You low down, ma'am. You low down to the core. You are not to be trusted. Why did you go in there taking copies and pictures and whatever, you rumbling through that man's house? You need your ass whooped by a woman. Somebody needs to just slap the shit out of her on GP for the good doctor. A woman, that is. Bitch, why you go through that man's house like that? Sit your little ass down and shut the hell up.
Okay. Now let me ask you this. After he did that event, it was successful. Did he cut you a check or cash app at any point in time?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. He got a lot of people passing money. A lot of people brought like, I got a whole bunch of printouts of schools, abandoned schools, because I guess they were just trying to, get him to get a school here or whatever going. But he left all that stuff. He was selling books.
Oh, I can't stand this woman. Lord, forgive me. She wouldn't like her son and his girlfriend didn't work out, and the girlfriend started attacking her. Right. What if, someone did this to her son? She has a 21-year-old, she said, an elder son, the one that drove with her to Omaha, Nebraska to get Dr. Umar. When he had, So he reached out to her and asked her to set something up, but she didn't. So he ended up working it out himself and then asked her to come and get him to come in and speak. I guess that's how it went. I think. Shit, I don't know. She all over the place.
He was selling books here, and we had some vendors that were here. So it was a good event.
Okay. And one thing about Umar, he knows how to put on a show. He knows how to talk. My question is, let me first ask you this. How do you feel?
Baby, let him come to Little Rock. I'm going to be right there with my camera. Black Queens forever. Shavonne Stones never. When all said and done, she looks just as bad because she participated. What's bad about her is, as a woman, she went into that man's home, the mother's home, because Dr. Umar takes care of his mother. Dr. Umar could have easily threw his mom off on the siblings or put her in a nursing home and went about his merry little way, traveling the world. He can always, he'll always be able to find somewhere to go and speak. And honey, there's going to always be somebody willing to help him. You're not going to stop his support. You're not. You're not going to stop his support. What you're doing is you're making people want to support him even more because of someone like you.
Feel about people saying, ain't no way Umar would have ever been with you? How do you feel about that?
I don't care. I mean, I've met a lot of women have come to me on the low. I've met, so I know like his style. No one has gotten as close to him as me. So
you hear this, heifer. No one has gotten as close to him as me. You are a snake, and you are really trying to use whatever. All you were a spy. You were just spying on the man. You thought you was going to be the first lady of FDMG. You thought you were going to be the first lady. Who said that she thought she was going to be the first lady? Oh, shit. Oh, this is hilarious.
I don't know what it is about me, but
I was
not
gonna say
the finest man I've ever been with.
Yeah. Well, first off, I was gonna say you cute to me. You got good skin. Your hair pretty. Like what? Why wouldn't y'all think Umar would talk to her?
I'm not surprised he talked to her. Umar loves all type of women. He says he 5'5", thick in the thighs. You know, he likes thick women. He said it. Hell, I'm not talking about her weight or anything. No, I'm talking about her style, her personality, her as a person. I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about your looks or anything like that, ma'am. No, it's your character. You know, you're only as good as your character. Word is bond. And for you to wait and come out here, you get mad at this man and y'all stop talking in February, and now you come out in July going on a circuit, a media blitz, just a social media blitz trying to destroy him. You're doing this. You started it. But I want someone to ask you why. No one has asked her, okay, Shavonne, why did you wait until now to come out on Dr. Umar? What happened from February to July to make you come out on him? Because he never said one word publicly about you. So why did you feel the need to bring this to the public and try and tear him down, and you want to destroy him? Because, ma'am, he had not said one word publicly about you. And furthermore, why the fuck did you dox his mama? Why did you feel the need to tell the world about his mother's illness? Why nobody won't ask her this? Why won't you all ask her this? When she doxed his mother, all bets are off. Personally, I think he should cuss her the hell out. But then again, he don't need to say anything else to her or about her. He needs to ignore her. One of his siblings need to come cuss her out.
They wanted him with, he promotes like he's with Sukianas, he's with Amp.
When all said and done, do you think someone paid her to spy on him? I'm beginning to think so. She a thought pocket. Well, listen, you know, all I know is she the one came out. Okay, Jason, who is this? Rubran. Tell me if y'all follow me. Listen, they stopped talking. They cut ties in February. They decided they wouldn't be friends anymore. He didn't like the way she took care of his mother. She didn't do well by his mother. It was business. He paid her. If they were really a couple, he wouldn't have had to pay her any money. He paid her. She just wanted to suck his thing. You know, what man's going to turn that down? I don't know too many that, I'm sorry. Even if they have somebody, more than likely, you know, a real man child, men are creatures of the Shango stick sometimes. That Shango stick sometimes will rule. And I know Dr. Umar was trying to say, you know, he had to stay focused, but sometimes he got a little sidetracked. It looks like. Now, if they stopped talking in February, who came out first? Jason and Rabran. Didn't she did an interview first on Lennon Honor's channel. She came out here trying to blast Dr. Umar. Am I right? That means, and she came on there, she doxed her son. She said her son had autism, and that's why she reached out to Dr. Umar. She doxed his mother. She said the mother had MS. She started talking about the living conditions, the house. She did all of the doxing first. So then he responded. If she had never opened her damn mouth, we wouldn't have known anything about her. He wouldn't have had to call her names or anything. I mean, are y'all following me? Am I right? Y'all know I'm right.
Members, like the women.
He was ignoring her phone calls. Yes. Yeah, she got mad. And I don't know why people, but you know what? There's so many people that's been waiting on any little inside info that they think they could get on Dr. Umar, that they want to overlook the true facts. But that don't work with me. No. I am a woman, but I'm not the type to just, we gonna stick together with this girl. No, she wasn't wronged. She has not been. She is the one she's the evil one in this business partnership. Now let's see what she's talking about these other women. Let's listen.
For him.
Those are prostitutes.
But some people have a disconnect. They have a problem like with reality and then, online. They can't mesh the two together. So when people like I work with women are like crazy over him. They come to me all the time. They're like, "Oh, Umar, have you talked to Umar?" And I was like, "Nope." I think it's psychological.
You don't like, there are some women that are probably star-stuck and crazed over Dr. Umar. Yeah, and she don't like that. She wants to make it seem like she's just, you were starstruck over him too, ma'am. That's why you reached out to him once. Oh, my son has autism, ADHD. Can you help? Dr. Umar he told her something. That wasn't good enough. She wanted to connect with Dr. Umar. So she reached out to him again. But now she says he doesn't know anything about children. He can't do anything to help your child. He's not good with children. Girl, bye. You mad because he cut you off.
Logical. Some people are thinking that they need to like him. He's not that fine to me. And I'm not throwing no shade on him like but my ex is like.
You are throwing shade on him, ma'am. That's all you've been doing since you brought your ass out here to these YouTube streets, is talking about him. You said you hadn't had a man, you hadn't had no Shango stick in 4 years. That's what you told Tasha Kane. So when you met Dr. Umar, you was like, okay, I'll try this. This could be good. And you got some of that and you lost your damn mind. You hadn't had none in 4 years and you done lost your mind. And he took it away from you.
When my sister found out that I was dealing with him, she was like, all right, but it's doctor. And then the person, the guy that I'm, and I think that's why he did the crash out publicly, because I'm dating somebody else that's known. Mm-hmm. And he looks better to me than
she says she dating somebody else that's known. Sir, if this is really true, make no mistake. You see how she doing Dr. Umar? If you cross her, she's going to do you the same way. Whoever this new man is, it didn't take her long to go get a new man. Her and Dr. Umar stopped talking in February. It's July. She already got somebody else. But she said she had been, prior to that, hadn't done anything in 4 years. I think she's lying about that. Y'all following me? She's a liar. The moral of the story is she is a liar. He gave her a little bit and she wanted more. She came out first and I think, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. She did.
I didn't want him to have to deal with that, that the backlash of all this shit. I'm trying to get this out. He's like, that's your war, you do your war. But I want him to stay, away from it. But I think Umar was trying to figure out who it was because he would start sending people into my space. That's when shit got kicked off. When you start threatening me, threatening my kids, we going up.
Oh, okay. So let's get into. We gonna get right back to that. But first, I'm gonna ask you this: from the time you met him, in person, December 3rd, 2023. How long before you guys start a relationship after that?
Uh-oh, I lost him. I lost you for a minute. Say it again.
Okay, once you met him.
And this is important because Dr. Umar, they met in 2023, and Dr. Umar has said that she's saying they were in a relationship from the day she met him, when she picked him up in Omaha, Nebraska, her and her son, that they were in a relationship. That's a lie. Let's see how she answers it.
December 3rd, 2023. How long after that did you guys start a relationship?
Okay, so we talked for a minute. So December, I texted him initially March 21st, 2023. Okay. He hit me on October-ish to do the event. November, wait a minute, it was November. By December, because we had less than 30 days. By December, we did the event. That night, he asked me to go to his room. I declined. I was still trying to figure out if I wanted to deal with him. And let's see. My first flight out there was March, the next year, March 6th, 5th or 6th.
So March 6th of 2024, they still had not done anything, according to her. So March of 2024. So how the hell she saying they, you know what? She is a liar.
Okay, so, you flew out to see him.
Yes.
Got you. Okay, so let's just get it out the way. Was he a good lover at all?
Storm, I'm disappointed. Well, you are the love doctor, but why everybody want to know if Dr. Umar? I can't believe this. I didn't know Storm asked this. Oh my God. Let me see what she said.
No, for somebody who was supposed to be like smashing all these chicks.
Maybe you wasn't turning him on well enough for him to give 100%. What? And maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was you, ma'am. Maybe you wasn't giving off that, putting him in the complete mood to make him want to give you all. This woman is, you know what y'all talking about? He gave her a little bit. These YouTubers are paying her. She's not. You think they paying her? You're right. She could be getting paid. I don't know. But I think Dr. Umar is probably through talking. I hope he's through talking about her. I can't believe these people are always asking her, how was he in bed? Let's talk about the movement. Let's talk about Black people. All right, y'all, I'm finna go to work. Oh, this is a mess. Pray for Dr. Umar. I can't believe this woman. She will not leave him alone. Shavonne Stone, leave him alone. Shavonne Stone, leave Dr. Umar alone. Shavonne Stone, leave Dr. Umar alone, woman. If you got a new man, go be with your new man. Keep Dr. Umar's name out your mouth. But okay, I'm gonna finish. Let me hear her full response. Let me see what this woman said.
He wasn't as charismatic as I thought he was gonna be. Like, ladies, man, he gonna know. Like, come here, girl, kiss. It's gonna be. He gonna know where he's going. But I took over when we got together in the hotel room. It was a series of events. So, like, when he got there, it was a lot of coordinating, like, what do you want?
Her new man, make note, she kisses and tells. She's sitting up telling every goddamn thing they did. This woman is psychotic. She has a problem. This woman is crazy. Who goes on live and just tell all their damn business about what they did in the damn... Baby, one thing I'm going to tell y'all, if y'all don't know this, let me tell y'all this about me. To my true supporters, I have never, ever come on social media of any platform and did a story time or did an interview and tell anything personal about me, and I never will. Never. My personal life does not belong on YouTube. I have never done that. But there's a family member that came out here trying to put my life out here and lied on me. Made some shit up. Don't know my real life, so they in their little mind they created it and told it to some people that hate my guts. And the lies were out there. But I have never, and if the person themselves don't come out here and tell you, you really can't believe it. Because no one lives their life but that person. No one knows my life better than me. This woman thinks she knows Dr. Umar better than he knows himself. And ma'am, he wasn't that attracted to you. He was not attracted to you. You weren't turning him on. That's why you didn't get the full participation that you may have wanted. If that really happened, allegedly. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. You guys have a wonderful day. She's not saying much of anything. Grandma, she sprung. I know. She like Dr. Umar, but you not getting no more, girl. Nope, you messed that up. You're not getting any more. No more. You guys have a wonderful day. Shavonne Stone, leave Dr. Umar alone.